So, what is galaxy gas? I forgot what I was gonna say there. What is galaxy gas? I've never heard of it. But apparently there's an epidemic about it, and we're going to investigate it with CoffeeZilla, aka voidzilla. Yes, the video we're gonna react to right now is called "Investigating the Galaxy Gas Epidemic," and it's by the YouTube channel voidzilla. So let's check it out, see what's good, see what's great, see what's going on. No hate, unless there are some things that, unless this video contains elements that need to be hated on. But whoever he's talking about might need to be hated on. Let's check it out.
Welcome back. Today we're breaking down galaxy gas. Who's behind it? Is it bad? Is it really just for food? And am I in my old man arc? Because today we're complaining about a TikTok trend, okay? A dangerous trend. No, the answer is no. I'm very cool, still very hip, still very with it, okay?
Coffee, yo, it's okay, bro. If you enter your old man arc, it's completely okay, bro. I myself am 5,880 years old, so I'm you know what I'm saying? I've been through that old man arc, and I've been through the old man arc, and then I've regressed into the old man who thinks he's young arc, and then I became the young man arc again, and now we're continuing forward. It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. You know, I've been through it about 2 or 3 times, but hey, you know, it's okay, Coffee. You should embrace your old man arc and tell those TikTokers to stay off your lawn.
But I did want to talk about nitrous oxide today, aka laughing gas, aka whippets, aka doing a Kanye. Look, it's kind of
doing a Kanye. Is that really what it's also called, bruh? So galaxy gas is whippets. That's that whipped cream gas thing, right? No, he also said it was laughing gas. Hey, okay, whatever.
Kind of an old thing, and that's kind of become a new thing because we've Americanized this small little canister that used to, you know, you used to get this little
whipped cream
cartridge thing, and people would inhale it and get high. You get it at the dentist sometimes. Now we've turned it into a flavored giant canister that kids are walking around school and doing in their classroom.
Why have we done this? I thought it was like some type of whipped cream canister type thing that people were somehow like just getting air from, and not the whipped cream. Why have we actually taken the canister that people got from used to get from the dentist office and made it a product that people can buy, and not just like people can buy, but it's a big can now, apparently, well, obviously, that people just buy and walk around and take to school with? We literally want to kill brain cells. We literally want to dumb down our own society, because, well, I mean, I would believe, at least that's what I believe, because like it's easier to have a generation of puppets that you can control and have them work for you than it is to, it's easier for, you know, governments to have that than it is for governments to have people who can actually critically think and use their brain cells. So yeah, this is a bad sign, but
God damn, what the
bro.
Now, it's not just the youth that are on this. It's also mainstream celebrities, like Kanye West was recently exposed for being addicted to nitrous oxide. I say exposed, but he also posted this video.
Ryan Garcia, this I'm on the nitrous.
So I don't know how much you can expose somebody who's just posting that.
What? Now celebrities are also pushing this. I mean, it's Kanye West. If it wasn't Kanye West, I'd say he was getting paid to do it, to like help push this epidemic. But since it is Kanye West, he's probably getting paid to do it, to push this epidemic. But oh my God, bruh. Why are people getting into this kind of thing? I need to, man, I'm gonna need to get out of the States, bro. I'm going to Japan or the Philippines one day.
But rappers everywhere are sort of also getting into this.
But that's even worse, because the Eastern countries look at America as a whole and see what kind of trends we ride, and then they try to follow those same trends and copy us, or because they find it cool. So it's like America slowly westernizes the world in terrible ways. Oh no. Bruh, it's a bad look.
In fact, Adam22, who does a podcast kind of covering some of this stuff recently, released a video 4 years ago talking about this drug is taking over the rap game. Even back then, it was becoming more popular. Here's kind of what he said about it.
Now, it all seems like fun and games at first, right? Like laughing gas can't be so bad. But in the long term is when you really start to see the nasty side effects kick in.
Funny enough, if you fast forward 4 years to today, he was on his podcast recently and did whippets on his own podcast, which I thought was weird.
Wait, so he
Weird for someone
he talked about how it was taking over the rap industry, and 4 years later he's on a podcast doing it too, trying to act cool and be like, look, I'm hip. Man, Adam is possibly the king of all cucks. Like, if people are looking at Adam as and thinking they want to be like him, maybe you should lose your brain cells, bro. Shit.
He's like, yeah, this is bad. It's gonna ruin your brain. All right, let's go.
You better blur my ass so bad, Michael.
All right, now you Adam 22 now.
Yeah, I overdid it. I did it too fast. What the?
You Adam.
How the f am I letting him do this?
You Adam.
But it's not just the kids and rappers. Even
That's
Joe
sad.
Rogan's podcast has seen some of this stuff. Ari Shafir, a comedian, recently did whippets live on the show.
What is that? You spaz, don't you?
What do you got, whippets?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you sick.
you whippets?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Might not be
Is this
blown up
legal?
enough.
No.
Yes, like, you get them at head shops.
I said no.
No?
You're going to forget how to play pool.
Okay, do whippets kill brain cells?
Okay, so
Yes.
then he's taking whippets while
Right?
Joe Rogan's reading. Do they kill brain cells? Yes or no? Answered actually is a yes. But if you heard in the background, they kind of say, is this legal? And then somebody's like, no. And somebody else says, well, no, they just sell them in like head shops everywhere. And that's part of the problem is that
Wait, so it's not legal, but it's being sold in head shops everywhere. Okay, shouldn't they regulate it? Like, make it harder to get instead of being able to walk in and buy it. Like, make it like you at least have to have a fucking license or something to buy it. And excuse me. And before you buy it, like, you get questioned why you're buying it and stuff like that. Like, come on. Like, we have to. It's gotta be harder to get than just that. Because if freaking high school students are walking around with it in class and doing it after class and just burning out their brain cells, man, when that high school generation grows up, they're going to be so manipulative, easy to manipulate, and so easy to control. Like, bro, if you need some people that will stand in an assembly and just do what you tell them to do with no questions asked, well, I mean, there's already a bunch of people that do that. But these high school kids that are growing up now, they're gonna be perfect for that, bro. Perfect. That's trash. That's terrible.
that while nitrous oxide is supposed to be just for, dental, like as a drug to be consumed by people, is supposed to be controlled. At the same time, there's also this kind of loophole where it technically can be sold for culinary purposes, where it's sold for like whipped cream, because to use a whipped cream canister, you need a little bit of nitrous in order to make it like fluffy. But it's not going to make you high because you're not actually ingesting the stuff. So the loophole that has been figured out by these companies is that you can sell these canisters as chargers for whipped cream. This brings us to Galaxy Gas. This is currently the most popular way to abuse nitrous.
Wait, so Galaxy Gas, everything we've already gone over, everything we've already seen isn't even the Galaxy Gas. It was the prelude to the Galaxy Gas. He was just talking about the nitrous oxide. I thought Galaxy Gas was just like another word for nitros, or like a street term for nitros. But now we're getting into it. Holy crap.
Nitrous oxide, and if you go to their website, they say that it's intended solely as a food processing propellant for whipped cream and culinary use only. And
That's
you
the
say
loophole.
yes. And then they have recipes for how to use their product. And then you can see all their different stuff here. However, this is just a cover story. And part of the reason I'm doing this is it pissed me off the way people credulously cover this stuff where they go, people are misusing Galaxy Gas. It's actually intended as a food product.
So it's supposed to take your desserts to the next level, but using it the wrong way is leaving people high.
It's not a food product. The creators know it's not a food product. This is just how they get around the law, right?
Teens are getting a hold of Galaxy Gas and similar products following a dangerous trend on, of course, all places, social media. And while it has many legitimate uses, it also creates a brief but potentially deadly high.
The way you cover loopholes like this isn't going like, oh, it's being, it was intended for this, but it's being misused. No, it was always intended to be abused. So I saw this video is kind of the reason I'm covering all of this. This video says the guy who invented Galaxy Gas, and it says he has no idea at the bottom, as if he thought this was going, and then, by the way, this is not the creator of Galaxy Gas, but this video was created, and it's an old commercial that got saved, and it's of them talking about the food, like the food aspect of all of this.
But like the guy obviously has an idea. He saw in a market that he could take advantage of, and people, supply and demand, like people, a way that he saw people that were wanting a certain supply, and he found a way to bring out that demand. He's trying to make a quick buck, try to get rich quick, and say, you know what, I'm gonna call it Galaxy Gas, and I'm gonna say the loophole keyword that's only for cooking use, and I'm gonna sell it online. And that's how he's easily able to just make a bunch of money while aiding the destruction of our youth, as well as other just people that like to be dumb, people that want to be dumb. Hey man, like, as a sinner myself, go ahead and get your money, boo boo. I ain't gonna judge you, but I am gonna judge you. And I can still say, like, yo, get your money, yeah, but I don't like it. But like, other people don't care because they're just gonna get it anyway. Damn.
And people just believe this stuff.
Galaxy Gas? Well, you probably already know. But really, we're the best thing that's ever happened to your kitchen. Because Galaxy Gas is the purest culinary nitrous in the galaxy. Why start your morning off with that boring Keurig coffee when you can just as easily whip yourself up a nitro cold? We got 8 amazing flavors for you to chef up whatever your heart desires.
So if the bad acting wasn't sort of already a dead giveaway, there's even more proof that this is just a silly cover-up. Now, albeit they're going through with the bit because they create little recipes. Even if you go to their website, they have all their YouTube videos.
Well, I mean, if they can't just, it's not enough to just say that, hey, this is for cooking intensives only. They have to really sell it as cooking only, like show the commercials as cooking. They have to really play into it, and bad acting and all, it'll be enough to detour the or to keep the law away from trying to arrest them. So they have to do that. They have to play it up as just a cooking item. And even I'm sure there are some like nice little old ladies that are somewhere out there that are just using it for just for cooking. Maybe there's even some chefs that are actually just using it for cooking, but their real target consumer is the stupid people and the high school kids. So you know what they say about trying to get a product to be addicting and trying to get it marketable, and trying to make a product that will last. You want to make it something that the kids can get a hold of, because if you can get them while they're young, you can get them for years and years, if not their whole lives. Like that's what cigarettes marketing used to do as well. Like back in the day, like the 60s or something like that. I think around there. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they used to have like the commercials for cigarette commercials would be more targeted for towards kids. Even they even had like cigarette like modeled gum. You know what I'm saying? So even though, you know, like kids would buy the cigarettes for their dads, that kind of thing, but the cigarette model gum would be, you know, to get kids in the feel of smoking cigarettes when they're, as soon as they're able to buy them and smoke them themselves. So yeah, if you can get them while they're young, you can have them forever. And you know, that's also why they have all those colorful flavors with the colorful cans. You know, try to get the kids addicted to it while they're young, so that way when they grow up, they'll still be on that shit. And same goes with things like Feastables and things like whatever Logan Paul's dumb shit is called, or Logan Paul and KSI's dumb shit is called. Same goes for that, and same goes for whatever for whatever reason those two have partnered up with Mr. Beast. Same goes for that lunch thing they're making, that, you know, get the kids while they're young, get them addicted to your products so you can keep making money off of them while they grow. And that's kind of how a lot of marketing goes, you know?
Are them like creating little recipes with their thing? Like, so they're really committing to the idea that, oh, we really believe everyone's using this to chef stuff up. But there's an easy way you know this is not true. And that's because if you were to actually use these canisters for their intended purpose of whipped cream, it's way too much. Like, you only need a tiny amount of nitrous to fill an entire whipped cream can. And so this report at Fox 8 Local did a good job of breaking this down.
Of whipped cream per container. Now, a can like this typically takes about 6.5 grams of nitrous oxide to make. Compare that to this tank with 2,000 grams of nitrous oxide. If you portion things out similarly, you can make approximately 22,792 servings of whipped cream with that strawberry watermelon nitrous alone.
It's preposterous once you actually learn how much whipped cream this stuff could make, to think that anyone in their right mind would be using it for this. And obviously the creators of the product who are portioning it out know that fact. The reason they're selling something that could make 22,000 servings of whipped cream, which no normal person needs, is because they know nobody's using it actually for
whipped cream,
culinary purposes. Yeah. The other thing is a lot of...
Hold on real quick, because I'm curious. How much... Oh, how many... let's see. Does nitrous kill brain cells? The neurotoxicity of nitrous oxide. Let's see, effects and putative, whatever. Wait, what? Putative mechanism. I just want to know how many brain cells it kills. Let's see. This is taking too long. I'm losing interest. Reference 16 species, rat, age, PND1, treatment duration. Let's whip it away. And complexity. Nitrous oxide misuse and its complications. Case presentation, discussion. I do not have the attention span to focus on this right now. I'll probably go back and do it and look again later, but right now I'm losing the care to look this up. Key points, clinical pearls. Let's see, nitrous oxide more commonly misused. Screening brief intervention is a tool. Let's see. The patient has neurological symptoms. In the context of substance use, consider B12 deficiency, low vitamin B12. Okay. Footnote, references. Make it vitamin. Neither. I probably passed up any answers I was looking for while barely skimming this thing. Let's see, they have a varying distributions of weakness. Paresthesia, right? Wow, paresthesia, paresthesia, something like that. And then balance. Let's see, our patient did not have SCD. He had focal areas, residual weakness. That P word again, paresthesia. And imbalance, which remain despite vitamin B12, but fucked him up. Let's see, unfortunately, bro, I hate scientific words. Methylmalonic acid levels are not available. Long-term, let's see. Misuse can experience long-term neurological sequelae. And let's obviously look this up because I have no clue what that means. Let's see. Sequelae is a pathological condition resulting from a disease, injury, therapy, or other trauma. Derived from the Latin word meaning sequel, it is used in the medical field to mean a complication or a condition following a prior illness or disease. So long-term use of Whippet or nitrous oxide or Galaxy whatever can give you, let's see, can give someone long-term neurological issues. Long-term neurological condition, pathological condition issues. That sucks. Well, glad I don't take it. And I'm not a scientist by any means. I struggle with scientific words. But once I know and understand them, it's, you know, I get there. But taking the time to do that, sometimes I feel like I have ADHD. Let's get back into this.
Of these products are not sold by a culinary place. It's sold by like vape shops. In fact, if you remember the guy who supposedly created Galaxy Gas, I'll show you them again. That's the buddy, and this is the other guy. This guy who did not invent it, but supposedly invented it. Turns out you can find him as the promoter of something called Cloud9 Smoke Co.
Oh my
where
God.
he is making promotional videos for a vape shop.
The vape in my pocket is the Grello bar in the red apple frozen flavor.
Smoke and vape shop. Oh my God, bro. So yeah, we all know damn well what his Galaxy Gas is meant to be used for. That's why it comes in such big containers. But that's all. I mean, that's why he's also promoting it. But he has to promote it as a cooking thing, you know, in addition to culinary arts. Because if he doesn't, the law will come in and take him away. But loopholes, man.
It tastes amazing, and of course this bar has the juice indicator.
So obviously this guy is not moonlighting as a chef. This is just a cover story to sell an illegal high, an otherwise illegal high. Now, I want to be clear. I don't believe that's the guy behind all of this. People have been wondering for a while, who is behind Galaxy Gas? Who are these guys? Because nowadays, first of all, nobody's really in front of the product anymore. They shoot most of their videos from the head up, and they cover their sleeves. So it's hard to know. It's clear that they're trying to kind of cover their tracks. But we have a hint from an old magazine that they forgot.
Well, I'm pretty sure the guy wants to just not control things, but work things out. I mean, be the be the guy in the shadows. I'm pretty sure he just wants to be in the guy in the shadows when it comes to this galaxy gas thing, in case it ever goes wrong, in case it ever goes awry. You know, the police will still track him down, but they'll have to do just work a little extra harder to find him. And, you know, also if he was the face of the company, then people that have ill intent might try to hunt him down as well. So
to scrub off the internet. This is a feature in a vape shop magazine. It says hitting new highs financially. Here you can see the first mention of the founders, what I believe to be the founders. It says there are brothers Amor, Sammy, Ben, and Kareem. They run something called SBK International, and they're the owners of Cloud9 in Georgia. So the company that guy was promoting, they own it. Sam, Ben, and Kareem Amor. We know this is true because if you go to the state of Georgia, you can find that the guy on file for Galaxy Gas LLC is Khalil Amor. And the same guy is CEO of SBK International with the same last name as those brothers. Again, we can also find in a complaint against Cloud9 and SBK, we also see Khalil Amor, Ben Salim Amor, and Sammy Amor all named. So I think these are the guys behind it. They don't want to be on the front of their culinary nitrous organization.
People also might try to look at their background and see what else they've been doing, see if they have a criminal history and stuff like that. So that's another reason to not be in the front of everything.
For obvious reasons, but they are seemingly the guys behind it. At least they're registered as the guys behind it, especially Khalil Amor. Now, it's also worth saying that because this has gotten so popular and so many people are doing it in schools, as well as just culturally, it's kind of nitrous is having another moment because of these supersized canisters of nitrous. It is also being looked at by regulators very closely, and I think probably will get shut down or be meaningfully kind of watched.
Hopefully.
In fact, Galaxy Gas.
No, hopefully it'll be shut down soon. Like, because, I mean, not everybody wants to see the youth going brain dead. Not everybody does. And so some people are out there trying to make sure that doesn't happen. They're going to make sure they can do everything they can to stop the thing like this. Hopefully they can. I mean, of course, I'm not going to be mad if it gets shut down, and I don't really care if it doesn't get shut down, because like I'm not gonna lie, when I have my businesses, one day I'm going to look to hire some people that don't use critical thinking and will just do as I say and not complain. So yeah, they're perfect for it. But will I be happy about it? As long as I'm making money. But if they do, I want them to stop and to actually be able to use critical thinking? Yes. But if they don't, that's on them. Shit. If they want to make themselves able to be taken advantage of, and nobody wants to stop them, and they don't want to listen to anybody that tries to stop them, might as well take advantage. Shit.
A lot of people haven't seen this, recently terminated their Georgia entity. So in just a few days ago, a couple weeks ago, they terminated their company under Georgia law. Additionally, you used to be able to buy their products on Amazon, crazy enough, and now they're unavailable. So are they going under? Are they trying to hide? It's unknown. But what's clear is that all eyes are on these guys, and they're definitely being watched. Now,
I highly doubt they're going under because so many people it looks like so many people are still into it. I mean, you still have people like Kanye West that was talking about being on it or being addicted to it. You know, there are people who are going to look at that and still want to try it themselves because, you know, Kanye West is doing it. You know, hopefully, you know, streamers, like really popular streamers like Kais and that, hopefully an agent and all of them, hopefully that whole group doesn't get into this kind of thing, because we don't need them pushing this or them, you know, trying to inspire their audience to do the same shit. hopefully they don't do that kind of thing. You know, if Kanye West is gonna do it, then he's gonna do it. But he has issues as is, I want to say. But there's a bunch of high school people doing it already. There's some celebrities doing it, but we don't need more people being influenced to do it. You feel me? So I doubt they're going under. So maybe they are just trying to hide it more or make it more like, not harder to get, but there's only one place you can get it from, and it's like, you know, you have to go through the Galaxy Gas people to do it. Or so maybe they are trying to hide it, go undercover a little more, make it, you know, less obvious of what they're using, of what it's for, selling it for. But yeah, I doubt they're going under.
Do I think that's going to be the end of this epidemic? No, because there are so many copycat products and similar people trying to make money on a similar idea. But I want to be clear, all of them use the same stupid loophole of like, ooh, we're just wanting to sell whipped cream flavored chargers. But you know it's not true because of the size of the thing that they sell and where they sell these things. In fact, while looking at this video, even though Galaxy Gas is unavailable, you can get a similar size tank for nitrous oxide. You can get 24 of them, which would do about 500,000 servings of whipped cream directly from Amazon. You can get it shipped to your door, free delivery. So anytime you see this stuff, please do not report like, oh, people are misusing it for the purpose. No, it was always intended to be misused. It was always intended as a way to get people high. It was just a loophole that these scumbags were doing to make money from you losing brain cells or people you love losing brain cells. So yeah, I just wanted to cover that.
And long-term neurological damage.
I just thought, I've seen a lot of people report on this, and everybody seems to be smoke screened by this food intention. And I just wanted to be clear about like who's behind this stuff, what's actually going on, and where I think it's going, which is like, it's probably hit its cultural moment, and I think probably regulators are gonna crack down at this point.
Hopefully.
So anyway, that's basically it. Thanks for watching this Galaxy Gas review. Bye.
Okay, so that's yeah,
but
it's a little concerning. But you know, it like even if it does start to fall off, there's a bunch, like he said, there's copycat people that are still going to try and keep it going up, and there's a bunch of other products that will eventually come out that'll also be marketed with the intent of being for one thing when its true intent is to be, you know, so for people to get a legal high off of, and just for people to misuse and kill more brain cells. My thoughts on, well, I already said my thoughts on it, but my closing thoughts on it, well, if you really want to have a legal high or get high, I mean, just smoke weed instead. You feel me? Just smoke weed instead. Non-addictive, and the highest chill. And there's sativas and indicas, and of course it's got medical purposes as well. So I mean, I think there's even studies of people. I think people are even doing studies on you know, how cannabis is able to help prevent Alzheimer's. At least I'm pretty sure there's studies being done about that, and I'm pretty sure there's even studies that people are doing. People are doing studies on, you know, how cannabis helps people with sickle cell anemia, which, you know, is me. So hey, you know, don't do whippets, don't do Galaxy Gas, smoke weed instead. If you have to, preferably don't do any drugs. Stay away from drugs. Wait, weed is not a drug, it's a plant. And if it just happens, it just goes like that. And if you so happen to set it on fire, there are some side effects. But preferably don't do drugs, and preferably don't smoke weed either. Drink water, stay hydrated, and stay in school. Maybe not school, because sometimes because school is like, school's not the healthiest place, but so read books. I mean, stay in school for the things you need to stay in school for. Don't let the people in school deter you from your course. Read books and follow your dreams responsibly. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for this video. So I hope you guys liked it. On to the next one. But anyway, you know what to do. Don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and much love to you.